To commemorate the 20th anniversary of their original car with a W16 engine and 4 turbochargers, Bugatti collaborated with an anonymous European client to produce a unique model that explored a hypothetical scenario. What would have happened if the Veyron was developed further instead of being superseded by the Chiron? The answer took the form of the Bugatti FKP Homage. You can probably guess the meaning of FKP. The car's creation was made possible through Bugatti program Solitaire, which gives its customers the opportunity to create vehicles limited only by their creativity and wealth. Given the Solitaire name, these cars are unique, one-off builds. It aims to bring back Bugatti's historical tradition of coach building, which was responsible for some of the most sought-after cars of the early 20th century. The Brouillard, whose owner drew inspiration from Carlo and Rembrandt Bugatti, as well as Edry Bugatti's passion for horses, was the first project created under Program Solitaire. Why the Veyron is important in Bugatti history. The Veyron's distinctive W engine configuration was the first step in its creation. The tale goes that Dr. Peach, while traveling on a bullet train in Japan, sketched out the blueprints for an even more amazing W18 engine on a napkin, while the VW Passat and almost every Bentley received conventional W8s and W12s. Bugatti required something more extreme to build upon its racing history. Eventually, the W18 design was reduced by 2 cylinders, but the goals of 1,000 horsepower, just under 1,000 horsepower, and a peak speed of 400 kilometers per hour, almost 250 miles per hour, remained unchanged from its initial design. Such a car was essential because Bugatti was in a difficult situation after being purchased by the VW Group in 1998. Following the premiere of the 4th and final EB18 4 Veyron concept at the Tokyo Auto Show in 2001, VW decided that it was time to produce a Bugatti. The Veyron was given its name to honor Pierre Veyron, who worked for Bugatti in the 1930s as a development engineer, test pilot, and factory race driver. By 2005, the first Bugatti Veyron had ever left the assembly line. Back then, it was among the most potent cars worldwide. It achieved Dr. Peach's objectives of 1,000 PS and 922 lb-ft of torque, delivered to all 4 wheels, as well as a new average top speed record of 253.81 miles per hour at VW's Aerolession test track on April 19, 2005. What if the Veyron remained in continuous production for a decade, with 450 vehicles produced in different configurations? Although it was eventually replaced by the Chiron in 2017, there were allegedly plans to develop an enhanced Veyron model before it was abandoned. The story of the FKP Homage starts at this point, serving as a real-world what-if scenario. What if Bugatti had decided to continue with the Veyron, but based on the Chiron's construction? At first look, it is not readily apparent that the Homage is a Chiron designed to resemble the Veyron, as its appearance is remarkably similar to the original. The most noticeable distinctions initially are the headlights and taillights, which deviate from the original design. This similarity is attributed not only to the Veyron's enduring design, but also to the use of original design documents and plans that supposedly detail the appearance of the updated Veyron before the Chiron replaced it. The Homage is constructed upon the Chiron Super Sport, utilizing the identical wheel, tire, and brake components of that vehicle. The primary alteration involves the wheels being styled to resemble the original 12-spoke design, albeit in contemporary 20-inch front and 21-inch rear dimensions. The front wheels also accommodate a set of 8-piston brake calipers behind the spokes, indicating the Homage's capability to exceed 250 miles per hour. It might be a tribute, but it still makes ridiculous power. The Homage employs the updated and enhanced W16 engine found in the Chiron Super Sport, which incorporates enlarged air intakes and outlets to maintain engine cooling and facilitate its 1,600 horsepower output. The engine receives airflow through a redesigned ram air induction intake inspired by the Veyron, necessitating engineering and calibration modifications from the Chiron Super Sport design. Incidentally, the FKP Homage will be legally permitted for road use in Europe, including its emissions output, as the enigmatic owner intends to drive in conjunction with his original corresponding Veyron. While the hypercar industry has largely abandoned retractable wings, the Homage preserves this distinctive feature from the original Veyron. However, it functions in conjunction with the 2-inch larger rear diffuser, 1 inch larger per side compared to the original Chiron Super Sport, to ensure rear-end stability at high speeds. Furthermore, active diffuser flaps are positioned at the front of the vehicle to aid in maintaining front-end grip when approaching triple-digit speeds, but can then be automatically adjusted to a reduced drag configuration when supplementary downforce is unnecessary. It is a match to an original Veyron. As previously mentioned, the individual who commissioned the FK-P Homage possesses an original Veyron, and this unique model is painted to complement that vehicle. However, the painting methods employed are substantially more modern than those used on the 20-year-old car. The red hue is achieved by applying multiple layers of liquid silver base coat, followed by a red-tinted clear coat. The black sections consist of exposed carbon fiber, coated with a black tint. The silver components, including the wheels, are all constructed from polished and anodized aluminum. This combination results in a visually striking livery that maintains the same aesthetic as the 2005 Veyron's paint scheme. Naturally, since it's designed to honor the initial Veyron, the inside must live up to that standard. Once more, the original blueprints offer guidance, but with a few individual changes. The Homage's leather is identical to the original material utilized in the 2005 version, and exclusive French textiles and materials decorate the remaining areas. The iconic horseshoe emblem from the Veyron has been reimagined for the new vehicle, now presented as a three-dimensional piece, a technological marvel to keep a watch wound. The single departure from the previous plans also offers the only hint as to who owns it. Attached above the horseshoe emblem, you'll find a 41mm Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Tourbillon, a watch that can easily command prices beyond $600,000 for special versions, and this one certainly does. Bugatti stated that they didn't contact Audemars Piguet directly. Instead, the customer arranged a collaboration. Furthermore, it went beyond simply taking one of their watches and putting it in the FK-P Homage. The Royal Oak requires regular winding, and it also needs to be secured when the car is not in use. Bugatti addressed these issues with a rotating platform. Initially, the platform spins on its diagonal axis multiple times, using the same automatic winding mechanism Audemars uses to assess its watches. When the car is secured, the platform turns completely to conceal the Royal Oak Tourbillon. When questioned regarding the buyer and the price of the FK-P Homage, Bugatti responded that the buyer wished to keep their identity private, only sharing details about the Audemars Piguet link, their European location, and the car's plan approval as a 2027 street legal vehicle. It was also mentioned that the buyer preferred the cost to remain confidential. If you are interested in seeing the Bugatti FK-P Homage firsthand, the prototype will be displayed at the forthcoming 2026 Retromobile event at the Paris Expo Porte de Versailles. The final version is currently being manufactured for the unnamed buyer and will be kept in their personal collection with the matching Veyron. Without question, FK-P